Hey guys, I am back. Beautiful day outside. If only the world wasn't full of virus. Well, I saw something online that I just, floating around online, wasn't intending to find this, but I wanted to take a look at it because I thought it could be interesting and I thought it could have some use. So we're going to take a look at the Gerber Prybrid. I don't know why I have trouble saying that. Prybrid utility multi-tool. As you can see, supposedly it has 8 tools, but the 8 tools, of course, I'm sure we won't agree that they're all tools. I think that this does have a good degree of utility, though, as a small handheld tool. They also have a smaller version that we're going to take a look at later. So for the tools, well, we have the full-size utility blade, which of course is replaceable. The utility blade also makes a cord cutter in that little notch of the G10 handle. Slide lock, G10 scales. Now there comes an OD green and a gray. I chose the OD green because you know how I feel about that. Of course it has a bottle opener. Large flat driver, a nail puller, small flat driver, a wire stripper, and of course pry bar. And then this makes a lanyard hole. So let's get into this and take a look at it. Try not to scratch up the thing itself. My little road here has suddenly become very active as people, I guess, try to avoid driving on the main road, which is quite annoying for me. So here we go. It is pretty lightweight. I'm going to have to look up some specs. So you can see the steel frame of it goes all the way around, and then the G10 scales screw on to both sides. You get a pretty good grip on the scales, and there we go, locked. Fairly comfortable, a little bit chunky in your hands. I would love to have a pocket clip on it. It'll fit nicely in your pocket, but a pocket clip would be really cool. A little bit of spring tension there to unlock it. A little bit of spring tension there to unlock it. It locks halfway out. Oh, and then it locks all the way out, and I guess that's for removing. We'll have to follow those instructions. You really don't need it any more than halfway out for use, and that locks pretty nicely. Now there's the tray it's in. You can see when you have it extended, it actually blocks the cord cutting use. You have to slide it back in for cord cutting. It's a good size for holding in your hand, though. Pretty easy to use. I was worried that this part of the frame might get in the way of your cutting, and it really doesn't. It lets you get right down on whatever it is you're cutting. If you're using it as a box cutter, great. If you're using it to cut rope, you can see very clean cut, very easily done without getting in the way. I'm just curious if we wanted to get more of the blade surface. Okay, feels stable. Yep, you could extend it all the way out. And it actually, because it's such a sharp blade, it wants to get stuck in the wood there. But you can do it. You can extend it all the way out and get that blade surface all the way down there. That's interesting. Takes a little bit of effort to pull through there. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Very nice clean cut. For changing blades, you just sort of lift up on this little notch right here, and the blade comes out. So you could flip it around to use the alternate side before you have to change the whole thing. We'll just leave that side in for now. And then it snaps back in, and it's ready to go. It's a really interesting little tool. I think it does have a nice utility value. Obviously, for an emergency in a survival situation, that's great. It's not a survival tool, obviously, but more of a utility tool. You could use it to debark some items. If you wanted to sharpen those up a little bit, you could use it for some skinning. Tato definitely hears those dogs barking. I like it. I could definitely make use of it in the shop, cutting films, cutting, various tapes and everything. I could make use of it in the house, working on some projects and everything. I just thought it would be cool to look at. I like it better than the smaller one we got previously in a box. We'll have to compare it to the Cutting Edge, in another quick little update video. But I definitely like a little bit more of the bulk in my hand, a little more of a secure feel. It feels pretty good, actually, as a tool. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I feel like if I had bigger gloved hands on, it feels secure as a tool. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. I think if I was wearing gloves, had a little bit more bulk on the fingers and everything, it would definitely fit really well there too. So, not bad. Price, I think, is worth it. You're getting some really nicely machined G10 scales. You're getting some good utility out of it. I don't know how often I'd use all the other stuff, but definitely a useful device. So, cool. Love to hear from anybody that's got some practical first-hand knowledge with this guy. I give it a thumbs up. I'm very happy with it. We will take a look at the mini Prybrid shortly, but in the meantime, you are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.